I've got a question for you today. How are you? But other than that, what does Dr. Phill, Barbara Streisand, and my friend Charmaine have in common? Well, it just so happened that when I set up this whole situation for this series of my web TV, the Stage Fright Busters web TV, my friend called and she said, "Thank you so much for the video that you put up." I think it must have been the one around courage or you're good enough or whatever, you know, the previous season. And apparently it was good enough to inspire her to get her act together and start with her studies at the university. Now, this is not the first time that she studies at the university, but I think it might be the first time that she really wants to. So I am very happy that she called me right at that point in time, because I was really thinking, why am I doing this? Am I nuts? I'm sitting here all on my own. I'm doing this test and that sound test and stuffing pillows at the back of my harp just to get all the vibrations to become less, and so that we can all listen to it a little bit more and so on. And yeah, it was like a sign from above, really, when she called and said, "Thanks, it is worthwhile." And so what does that have to do with Dr. Phill and Barbara Streisand? Well, as it so happened, I set up everything, did all the tests, and then had to have some lunch, so I had a little lunch break. And the last little bit of Dr. Phill TV program was on, and he had an interview with Barbara Streisand. So that's how those two came in. His question to her was, why did she not want to sing when he invited her to his party at home? And then she said, and this is quite interesting, she does not like singing in front of people. She does not like singing where people can see her. And then he was obviously a little bit puzzled, because she does go out and she does sing in front of thousands of people. What we might not all know is that obviously Barbara Streisand had a very scary experience at some point, because she forgot her words at one of her big performances. And so she stopped singing at that stage for a long period of time. It was years. It was more than 10 years at least. Did you know that? Did you realize that? Anyway, so she found her niche though. She put up a recording studio in her home, in a bedroom, with all the things that she needed to record the music, plus the homely feel that she needed to actually perform to the best of her ability. And by doing that, she created the perfect niche for her. She doesn't mind doing it in front of the camera or the crew that has to handle the cameras. That is okay. She loves playing with a real orchestra, as if she's part of the orchestra herself, and as if she's a musical instrument rather than the musician. And so I ask you today, what is your niche? What makes you feel that you come alive? That is your spot where you would love to project from to the world. With technology and everything, you can do exactly as Barbara Streisand does. And you can do so much with that. There are so many people these days who work from home, in their little offices, with their little computer, and then they just do their thing and spread the word to the world. So let me know what you want to do to get your message out there. See ya.